Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing New.
Demetrius Andrade's biggest test could be next, and look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And you've seen Demetrius Andrade has been ordered by the WBO to face his mandatory Janibek. And according to Chris Mannix of DAZN, he states that Demetrius Andrade, Eddie Hearn are in talks with Top Rank to get that fight done. That's what's being said. That's what's going on. And if that fight is pulled off, that would be an excellent fight. You have two undefeated prime fighters going head to head. And make no mistake, Janibek is nothing like all of Demetrius Andrade's other opponents. I mean, this guy is in his prime. He's young. He's a southpaw. The guy had won gold medals. I mean, this guy is a dangerous fighter, has a lot of pop in both hands, has a great chin, so he checks a lot of boxes. Janibek is no easy fight. He's no pushover. He's no walkthrough. This would be a very interesting fight for Demetrius Andrade, and I think it would be a challenging one, and it's one where he could potentially lose this fight as well. I mean, think about it like this. We've seen Demetrius Andrade dropped on the canvas by a guy like Vanes Martirosyan, and Vanes is not the same type of fighter as Janibek. I mean, let's be honest. Janibek has been called the next Triple G. Let's just be honest. That's what people are calling this guy. Because of his power, because of his chin, because of his jab, because of his aggressiveness. That's what they're calling this guy. If you don't know Janibek, you need to watch some tape. And figure out who this guy is, because this is no easy fight for Demetrius Andrade. And you've seen Demetrius Andrade on the canvas against a guy like Vanes Martirosyan before. You've seen that. So that's given a guy like Janibek all the confidence in the world that he's going to go in here and knock out Demetrius Andrade, basically stating this will be the easiest fight of my career based on their styles and how they proceed in fights. Now, I think this fight, it could potentially be a 50-50 fight, and this is why. You see, Demetrius Andrade is immensely talented and skilled defensively. The guy's a great counterpuncher. He finds openings. He has great footwork. So Demetrius Andrade is a good quality fighter. He's an undefeated world champion, and he's in his prime. So I can't take anything away from what Demetrius Andrade brings to the table. But on the flip side, you see Janibek, this guy's a great chin, power, great amateur experience, Olympic gold medalist. The guy's undefeated right now. So, this is going to make for an interesting fight. The only problem that I have with Janibek is that he only has 11 professional fights. Gaining professional experience is completely different from gaining amateur experience. So I think that could give Demetrius Andrade a slight edge in this matchup between the two. But make no mistake, he's at risk of getting knocked out at any moment if this fight takes place. Because men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie.